I'm a non-traditional student, so I actually had a full-time job while conducting this research for the bulk of it. So time management was rough, and having the time to set aside to meet with these professors one-on-one and to get feedback and things like that on top of your coursework can be a bit challenging. The research I did initially was part of a course through the Honors College. So as part of that course, there was a research component for the final, and that's how I initially got started. It just sounded interesting, actually. It was called The Sociology of Protest, and I just thought, that's gotta be fun, right? And I wasn't actually an honors student at the time, but I signed up anyways, so I got in through talking to my advisor. It was great. And I'm a sociology major and interested in inequalities and things like that, so I thought it would be particularly appropriate. Well, the class size was so small that the professor would talk about things she was working on, and I happened to just overhear her mentioning this project and said, would you like help? And she said yes, so it was pretty nice. We're already very close. That's one of the beautiful things about Purdue here is that when you get a small class size, the professors are really great about kind of taking you in under their wing, and that's definitely what's happened. So as far as our growth through this project, it'll just be more on a professional level. It'll be more of a working together in this field as opposed to purely the instructor is kind of what I'm imagining going on, which will be great. Academically, it really improved my writing. I used methods that I had never used prior, which is really helpful for future research. And then professionally, just kind of building that resume and building relationships with the professors that I'm working with has been huge. Because not only are you doing research, but you're talking to them about the field they're in, their experiences with it. I hope to one day get a PhD and teach. So it helped me, just time with them and seeing this process helped me understand really what that's going to mean later on. I've had job offers without even applying, just from people hearing about what I'm doing, which is astounding in the liberal arts field particularly. But as far as other opportunities, I've recently applied for the Beinecke, and I think my research background helped with that, as that's geared for students who are going to go on to grad school, and I think having a research background helped them sort of take me seriously that I'm going to be able to accomplish that later on. And then I did win an award for that presentation at the CLA Honors Colloquium, which was helpful as well. The process can be a bit intimidating, especially for non-traditional students if you've been out of school for a while to approach a professor and ask about that sort of thing. But I think just diving in and giving it a try and really interacting with these people will make that process much easier. And keep trying if you get a few no's, that's important. And again, make sure you're really on top of time management and budgeting time for the research and keeping that a priority, because it's going to serve you well for your entire career at Purdue and beyond, depending on what you want to do.